What's up, guys? This is Astranox. In this Element Fission video, I want to talk about my progression on my 8 accounts. So they have not been made all at the same time. I've been re-rolling a lot until I was able to get 1 or 2 5-star. And sometime I just started the account when I got a 5-star that I like, right? So there's quite a few 5-stars that are top tier. And I want to kind of have a different playstyle on, well, maybe not on each of the accounts, but I want to mix it up. So these accounts have been played for like around a week, right? Like the account number 3 here, the third one, you can see that they have name on top like EF1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we got 7, and then 9. So I should probably rename that to make it less confusing. So yeah, the third one has been going for like maybe 10 days. Basically, this is the account that I've been running since I started playing the game. Because I've been playing for something like 10 days or something like that, right? Now, I'm going to be showing you guys the type of, you know, heroes that I've built and what my plan is going forward. So I'm just gonna let's begin with this account. Actually, I'm just gonna make the run end when the boss is dead. So as you can see, I'm farming the story with double XP buff on. So I activate the card, and then I'm just farming a boss stage in the story. In this case, I'm mostly farming life set because it's an easy set to just wear on your heroes to boost the survivability, so you can actually start pushing against bosses, right? So the boxing club, then heavy metal. Now boxing club seems to be easier than the other ones. So the first thing is, of course, you need to take out the boxing club floor 5 so you can actually unlock the other ones, right? And the runes that I'm getting, I mean the gear that I'm getting out of the story, I'm not selling those. I'm basically like farming for, because you can get 3-star rare gear with, you know, the main stat and the sub stat that you want, or 2 sub stat that you want, and from there you're gonna be able to start gearing your hero pretty nicely, right? So as you can see, this account is actually, this is not the account that I started playing, my bad. It's actually the 4th one. Okay, so I'm just gonna send this one back, and we'll just make that one stop. So yeah, the number 4 here, this is the first one that I started playing. Then it was the number 3. So the Dr. Evils, they've been doing really well for me. That's definitely a top tier 5-star to reroll 4. If you manage to get him, he's pretty game changing. And he's going to be able to just decimate waves for you. My gear is nothing crazy, so I'm not like one-shotting everything. I'm farming on insane because I'm going for the most experience as possible, and I'm going for, you know, higher rarity, higher chance to get higher star, like 3-star rare gear. But the big thing here is that when you farm a higher difficulty, you're getting more chance to get like 3-star fathers, right? 3-star Elemon that you're gonna be able to sacrifice. So as you can see, I got 2 Dr. Evil. I got the water one and I got the tree one. I'm gonna go into the hero you know, show screen in a second to show you guys, but here, okay, so as you can see, this is a quick way to check if you can make a 5-star. In this game is very good that you're able to just like autofill, and it's gonna like fill in whatever you need and power it up all instantly, instead of you having to like enhance each of those fathers. Yeah, it's all done automatically, which is beautiful. So basically, when you farm experience with a fully leveled up team, you're getting these bottles here, and you're getting experience out of these. So you can see like 1 is already like bringing the hero to level 20, 26. So that's really nice. It's really nice. And then it's filling everything, all the monsters plus the bottles. So yeah, enough yapping about that. So Dr. Evil, I just got the water Dr. Evil. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I managed to get some decent speed on him, considering the fact that I've been farming actually boxing club floor 10 on this account. So this is my oldest account, which is like 10 days old. And yeah, I mean, I didn't sort my gear. I didn't go through it and like start powering up everything to like get the best like gear with the highest speed and like the perfect rolls. I mean, perfect rolls. There's no perfect rolls, but like the better rolls. So there's a lot of gear that needs to be enhanced so I can actually like power up my team. So yeah, Dr. Evil, you know, I've been skilling him up, but then thankfully I kept some of them because now I've been working on skilling up the newly gotten water Dr. Evil. And look at this, like going from 6 turn cooldown to 4, going from like 5 turn to 4, that's big, especially on a team-wide buff that gives like immunity, reflect, and then you got like speed up for your team and then speed down for the enemy. This is actually really big. Like I should actually probably build more accuracy on him. This is such a game-changing skill right there. So yeah, and then you got the glancing. That's actually pretty nice, and the damage based on speed. Yeah, team ability is for water, and this one has 3. But really quick, there's a lot of accounts to go through. Yeah, Dr. Evil with the Dark Occult Dancer, which is 4-star. That's great. So I'm using her, both Dr. Evil now that I actually got the water one. So like if I go and I do Boxing Club 10, this is the team that I'm gonna be running, right? But before that, I was actually running this, and then I had the turtle tank. Tank is OP. This is so good, right? The Nin Rat is just like so easy to take out a Boxing Club with the Nin Rat because you're able to just put a bunch of damage over time, right? Like 6 of them. It's beautiful, and the skill 1 has damage over time as well. And then you can actually use I mean, do I have him? I'm supposed to have him. Yes, the Ghost Captain. He can just like detonate everything, which is very crazy. That's like it could make up like a speed team. Like there's quite a bit of tweaking to do, but like that could be very powerful actually. So yeah, so this account can farm B10. And I'm happy, man. Like getting these 2 is very crazy. And then I got Mr. Barbarian 3 for later on in PvP. Occult Dancer, I can use her like in PvE and also in PvP. So I'm definitely happy with what I got on this account. Real quick, I'm just gonna show you and for you know, like for record purpose, for even myself, I can kind of like, you know, see what I have. And here, profile. Okay, they created 26th. So 7, 8, 9. Wait. So if I'm calculating this properly, 5 plus. Really? Wait. It's only 8 days, guys. It's not even 10 days. This account has been going for only for 8 days. And also I have not pushed on heavy metal, Death Lab. I haven't pushed on these at all. So it's just the Boxing Club. My time is nothing crazy, but you know, I'm free to play, and I'm managing a bunch of accounts. So like I'm not, you know, the potential of the account, like I could have pushed way more if I was just playing like a few accounts or just that one, and I could definitely have pushed way more than this. This is my first one. So yeah. Now when I farm the story, I mean on all the accounts, I would like, you know, after a while, what you can do is you can just press sell. You can just spam sell, and you're good to go, basically. So I'm just going to show you guys the other accounts real quick and talk about like the heroes that I have and my plan for the accounts. Because there are some accounts I'm actually thinking of just like straight up like going for like heavy metal instead of like pushing to Boxing Club 10. But the Boxing Club 10 seems to be way easier than Heavy Metal 10. And I'm wondering, like, if you guys know, if you guys are veteran of the game, I mean, like, the game came out, like, 2.5 weeks ago, right? So, but, like, I mean, I've played Summoner's War extensively, but that's, like, 7 years ago, guys. Like, and I came back to the game, like, 3 or 4 years ago for a little while, and I built a second account. But, like, yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys have a lot more information about this game knowledge, and you can maybe point us in the right direction. So Boxing Club, is it like way easier than the other ones, or there's some like free-to-play teams you can run for the other ones and it doesn't require like crazy gear? So that's what I'm wondering, because The boxing club, to be honest, like I'm not super hype about the sets. Yeah, there's speed there. Yeah, I mean, there's some good sets out of it, but I would like to have diversity across my accounts. Like I'm going to be building heroes for like maybe some accounts going to be more like PvP based, right? So I'm going to be, you know, let's just have the boxing club going here. Okay, so this one's on the boss. Let's actually wait, this is better. Stop, repeat. Okay, because this account was basically the second one. After that, I don't quite know about the ordering because it's just so many accounts, right? It's just way too many accounts. So this one, okay, we can see real quick actually here the profile. 26. This is basically at the same time. I've started this one at the same time as the other one, the first one I showed you guys. And this is like boxing club, 8th floor. That was not a farmable one. I'm farming basically 7 if I'm going to be farming this, but I feel like I'm not super efficient. You're not going to be efficient if like you're just, you know, you don't have some of your like low survivability heroes with brought to 6-star. That's the thing. And if you bring your hero to 6-star, that means you can sacrifice survivability and have more offense or more speed and stuff like that, which makes the run like, well, faster and yeah, I mean, you're gonna have a higher success rate. So I feel like farming the story is not, there's no loss there. It's a win-win, really. So I'm grinding the story. I haven't pushed like the lost tunnel. I haven't pushed anything, really. So there's a lot of room for improvement. So this account I started at the same time, but I remember that this account, I got it like at the end of the day. So that's like the 26 doesn't even count on that account because I've started the other one, and then I remember it was basically like past midnight or something. I mean, I'm in Asia, but yeah, I got this account later because I was happy. I got another account with Dr. Evo, and I was like, yo, I'm going to build this account because I've played with Dr. Evo on the first one, and he is slapping big time. So Gunslinger brought to 6-star because I'm going to be using him in heavy metal. I brought Dr. Evo to 6-star because, I mean, you know, farmer, and also for, you know, the boxing club, right? But Gunslinger, this is a move for later, and also I can farm the story with him, you know, push the what's the, I call it CR, but this is to push the action bar, the AB, I guess. I don't know, is that how it's called in this game? Maybe that's the shortcut. Let's call it push the AB. Yeah, so Ghost Captain, this is just to farm the life sets in the story. So I decided to build some fire characters, and Ghost Captain seems pretty solid, right? Mercenary Mother, fire, and I mean, this is not a top tier 5-star, but I'm like, I got the hero, let me try it out, right? So I've just slapped some gear on Mercenary Mother. Bouncy Joker, this is for you know, doing the boxing club. This is actually a pretty solid hero, as well as Popo Rider, Ninrat, of course, with all the damage over time. The turtle tank. So right there, like that's a core of 4: the Popo Rider, Ninrat, and the turtle tank. And then the other two, well, you're flexible, right? There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. But I got Dr. Evil because I got him there. And then my 5th one, yeah, is Bouncing Joker. But you can go with all sorts of other heroes instead. Is quite flexible. So yeah, this is a PvP hero, Sphere Sage. Like this is insane. You're able to reset the cooldown, right, of an ally. This is definitely going to be something powerful in PvP, but not for now. Not for now. The Dark Giant is insane. This hero should be built, and I'm going to be building him because for pushing in PvE, he's just amazing, right? Like the abilities are just like top tier. The AB pushback, big deal on everyone, right? So definitely a hero that should be built. We get him for free. Just go, you press strategy on like the last crazy dungeon. You gotta press strategy, and you getting a bunch of like free 3-star, you know, Elemons out of that. So that's very cool. So yeah, this is the account, basically the second one. And just for record purpose, I need to actually power up the skills of my Elemons, right? So I'm gonna be building Popo Rider, Fire Popo Rider. This is Spectra from Summoner's War. So she's actually crazy good for, you know, for heavy metal, crazy dungeon, and I'm sure she's powerful in other places as well. I mean, definitely a super strong one. So yeah, I need to do a lot of skill ups, right? But then you need to verify, like, each hero each hero, you gotta make sure that you are powering up the right one. So you got stats here. You got variations of like health, attack, and defense. So if it's a support, right, you want health and defense survivability increase and no attack. So you're sacrificing attack for survivability. Or if it's like an attacker that's attack based, then you want attack and you want to sacrifice on some survivability. If it's like going to be for a speed team or for PvP, it's just gonna like burst them down. Like you're gonna be using a tree bookworm, like a Lucian, right? Or even like Dr. Evil, if like you see survivability increase, lost some damage, right? But like as free to play, you can't choose these things, right? You can't like summon a bunch of stuff and like, oh yeah, I have multiple copies, there we go. So that was the second account. So this one here, let's just go in there. Let's just okay, let me show you. Now this account is one of the newer one. It's only level 32, and here profile actually 26. There's some account, actually you can see I pushed nothing on this one. This account I was like, you know what, I'm not convinced about this one, and I got some to do more summons later on, and initially it wasn't so hot. Initially, to be honest, wait, how? I remember I didn't even get Psycho Surgeon on this account. This account didn't even have a 5-star. And then I did some summons from like, like I just powered up the account. I turned it on, right? The emulator. And then I'm like, I'm going in there. I'm collecting rewards from the inbox because, they're giving us a bunch of stuff because like server issues and stuff like that. Maybe like daily, weekly rewards, right? An event. I'm grabbing the stuff, right, in supply, right, and then I'm like doing my summons, and then like Psycho Surgeon shows up. I'm like, yo, this hero is crazy, right? You got damage over time. That's powerful for PvE. Damage based on speed. This thing here, triple attack with defense down 70% chance. It's gonna be 80% after skill ups. So basically, you could defense down on the first hit, and the other two will get the defense down, right? So big damage increase right there. This is Theomar in Summoners War, basically, but he's different, actually. Different hero. He gets like 20 speed, stack 5 times when you keep attacking the same target. So you can get 100 speed out of this thing. So basically, you don't even need to build speed on him. You build him as a pure nuke with like high attack, max crit damage, right? Something like that. And then you don't work too much on the speed because you're getting a ton of it here. And then the leader ability of 25 speed for everyone, any piece of content is huge. Like, I was like, I don't have multiple 5-star on this account, but I got him and I want to try him. He seems very cool. He minus 5% on the attack. So not the best stat, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm trying him, and he has elemental advantage when he attacks as well, guys. Like that's actually, yeah, it goes back. It's big. Here it says when attacking a focused target, it will be judged as attribute advantage, and when being attacked by a focused target, it will be judged as attribute disadvantage. So if you're focusing a target, that target is at disadvantage versus you, so a lot of glancing will be happening, and when the focused target attacks you, you will counter attack. This is a 100% chance. Free damage over time from this. Defense breaks, right? The speed for himself stacking up, and then the speed for the whole team. He's so good. He is so good, and I can't wait to like do some heavy metal crazy dungeons with him. I can't wait to see like what a speed team will look like with him, later down the line. Gyro, water gyro is insane. Boxing club, but heavy metal, like this hero is so good. You can use him as a farmer for as a 3-star. So powerful. You should be building gyro. Like this is gonna be my next 6-star actually. Basically, all the Archons, they're like the Liches in Summoners War. All the Archons are OP. Like, I mean, OP. They're very good. All the Archons are worth investing into. I mean, not skill ups, but like you can do some cool stuff with them, right? So I'm going to be building all the Archons on all the accounts, basically. Not 6-star, but like 5-star. Actually, the water one is very, very good. I might actually just 6-star the water one for, you can bring water in Boxing Club and also in heavy metal. So I'll be testing that out. So yeah, I'm building, like heroes like Popo Rider, like Spectral Fire, Popo Rider. The Fire Sharpshooter are crazy good. So good with the here, the gang fight. The volley, pushing back the target action bar. This is big for heavy metal. I mean, the speed on it. You get the speed from actually the what's his name? Do I have him here? Oh, it's basically vertile. You get him for free when you push in the heavy metal. When you push in heavy metal, you get him here. The gunslinger, right? With the action bar push for the whole team when he crits. It's so strong because he attacks twice. You got the action, you know, the action bar push for the whole team. So, you know, this is vertile. This is an OP hero that is for free, and you put him as the lead in a dungeon, and there you go. Gunslinger is gonna do some work. So yeah, this account is I'm gonna see if I can just like kind of like not have to go for Boxing Club 10 and just see how far I can push in the heavy metal, right? Because I have a solid setup here. I need to the giant is very strong, right? So yeah, a lot of testing to do, but yeah, this account's looking good just because like that Psycho Surgeon is a lot of fun. I really like this. I'm just gonna put them all in the lobby for it's okay if I'm not like super efficient, right? It's okay. I'm just even actually this one I have not shown. Did I? I have not shown this one yet. So yeah, actually I should leave them like that so we can actually know which one I've shown, which one I haven't. So I got level 34. This was on 26th as well. Oh, I remember, guys. That's the thing. You can't judge based on the creation date. The create date accounts for when the account was created. This is what I've been doing is actually I've been re-rolling the fast way of account reset. So that's why all these accounts were made on the same day, but it doesn't take into account the account reset. So when I actually started playing, you can see time played 1 day 15 hours. So you see, like the first account is 8 days old, right? I've been playing for 8 days only. I've been putting so much time in this game, and I've been doing account re-rolls a lot, account reset a lot. On the first day I got the account, this one that's doing Boxing Club 10. I started playing on that day. Then the next day I started the third one basically, and the other ones is I should put them in the lobby because I will know from the account. I will know from the account level when I started playing them. Basically, that's how to judge it. It's much simpler like that. You can see I have an account that's 24. 24, that's my latest account. They're all free to play, by the way. And I decided to push that account for good reasons. Like, I got some different heroes, Elemons, I mean. Okay, 34. 3 accounts that are 34, 32. So this is a 40-something, the one that's doing Boxing Club 10. And then 39, like I said, right? And then that would be the next one. So I'll show this one. 34. We can't judge on the creation date, but time played 4 days, right? So the games have been like open a lot. Like might be like not fighting, but the game's been running a lot. I haven't pushed anything, like I said. So this account is okay. This is gonna be a PvP account so far from what it looks like. Look at the heroes that I have for PvP. Fire warners, right? I'm not gonna talk about every skill, but like just showing you guys the skills, right? So I got fire warners, and then look, I got fire iron fist. This is Velajul, just an amazing Elemon, just so good. The whole team gets 42% fire teammates, 42% HP. Look at who I got. I got the the tree sorcerer. This is not Tiana. What's her name again? I have her on my Summoner's War account. I can't believe I forgot. But remove all buff from everyone and debuff, right? And then you increase the action bar of all allies by 30%. You can open with this. You can have a shield set on your team if the opponent is like doing some stuff, and then you like basically reset the battle with all the buffs removal and the debuffs removal, and then you push your team, and then you go back to back and you just destroy them. You go like ice, sky, you go water, sky, police, and you like Galleon, right, in Summoner's War, and you like just murder them with double AoEers basically, right? So you can go with like 3 bookworm. This is the water one, and you could go with 2 of them, or you could go like if you only have 4-star, you can have the fire bookworm, the 3 bookworm. You can have Dr. Evil. There's a lot of different ones, right? There's the fire Dr. Evil that's like Zeros and Summoner's War. So yeah, like I said, the Gyro Leon water is amazing, so I'm just building him. His stats are on the lower side, so like the 6-star is needed, right? And this account not so good for Boxing Club, you know, fire, but like these 3 heroes are insane for PvP. Okay, Iron Fist and Sorcerer more, but yeah, Warner's I see a lot of potential with that one. So that's for PvP, man. Like, yeah, so I decided to push it, but it's gonna be a bit in the struggle for PvE. But I'm gonna work on free-to-play teams, you know, mostly 3-star and some 4-star Elemons, and we'll see what I can make happen with that account. So that's 37, and then I've shown this one, and okay, this one 34. So there's 334. This one you can see 1 day 15 hour. I talked about it already. I didn't push nothing. Boxing Club 6th floor only. Okay, Ghost Captain in the water is insane. Remove all debuff and decrease cooldown by 1 turn for all allies. Insane. Afterward, team up with 3 allies to attack the target. Completely insane. On a 4-turn cooldown with super high speed on this Element, he's gonna do so much work. You get 25% attack, all teammates. This, if you don't have a good lead, there you go, you slap him in there. Attack enemies 4 times randomly. Each attack has 50% chance to inflict 2-turn defense down. So if you don't have a defense downer with 100% chance on skill 1, like a sharpshooter, let's say, then there you go. And if there's only a boss standing, the towers are down like in a crazy dungeon, then like, yeah, a pretty reliable defense down right there. The cooldown is 3 turn. And then you got speed down here, and yeah, this is an AoE that hits everyone. Actually, I'm actually thinking about like a troll account. I want to actually try it out. Ghost Captain team. I'm thinking full team of water Ghost Captain would be so fun because of like the team up attack and the fact that this is an AoE, like a splash attack. The main target takes the full damage and the other ones take less damage. But could you imagine full, like maybe they're on different builds, like one's faster than the other or something like that. There's no action bar push. This is like really like not an efficient team, but I'm saying like it could be fun to run more than 1 Ghost Captain, maybe like 2 of them, and like got like an action bar pusher, an attack buffer, something like that, and like they can go to town. I don't know, their multiplier, they can be turned on somehow. I just don't know how to do it. I've seen multipliers turned on, so I don't know if you have to reach account level 60 because some feature unlock at that point. So let us know in the comment section, how does that work? How do you turn on to see the skill multiplier? Do you need to unlock that thing that, I don't think so. There's like a medal to unlock, like get every 5-star, get every 4-star, and then you unlock certain thing, maybe the journal to see like the heroes, like a gallery. I don't know what it is exactly, but how do you see the skill multiplier? Do I have to hold a key? Because I'm not seeing it. It's not happening. Or I have to go in the bestiary, and then I go like roll. Wait, okay, it's fine. He should be up here, no? Or down. Okay, here. How? Hold Alt? How do you see the multiplier? Shift? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how that works. You guys let us know, right? That's actually very important to know how to know, like how to see those multipliers. So yeah, I got the Psycho Surgeon, the 3-1. So this is an amazing one for Crazy Dungeon Boxing Club. But outside of that, not insane, right? So you got damage over time, 2 turn, attack all, incurable, damage based on speed, and then you can remove 1 debuff from everyone on your team, recover HP as well. This is like Veramos. Kinda? A bit? Doesn't Veromos have that in Summoners War? Yes. All teammate get 33% effect resistance. So yeah, in Boxing Club, he slaps big time. So yeah, this account, you can see here, Warners and Men at War. So it started very PvP oriented. It was this duo right there, and that's cool. That's cool. Not an insane hero, but he's doing quite a bit of damage. Ultimate 33% HP for the whole team. That's nice, right? So together, they're doing some work. They're double fire though. That can be a disadvantage. But yeah, that was a solid start for PvP. But then like I'm happy I got Ghost Captain, so the account started to shape up nicely, and then later on I got Psycho Surgeon. I think it's like the last summoning session or last two or something like that. So yeah, I'm happy how this one is turning out to be. But the thing is like in one way is like, yeah, I'm gonna go Boxing Club farming because the 3 Psycho Surgeon, so I'm gonna have to complement him with, you know, Ninrat and like other, you know, 3 Elemons, right? So the Turtle Tank and well, we'll see. String Maid, maybe I need to like heal up, stuff like that. So we'll see. Ghost Captain maybe to you know, detonate all those damage over time. We'll see. But there's a lot of potential. Gyro, you can bring him in Boxing Club as well. It's like crazy. Defense down, you got speed down, attack down. Just beautiful, man. Incurable. Such a powerful 3-star, ridiculous. So I need more skill ups on him. So yeah, that's the account number. Who knows now? It's just so many of them, right? And then another account that's 34. By the way, the energy can go over the limit at half the speed. So instead of every 5 minutes, you're getting 1 per 10 minutes, something like that. So that's pretty cool. So this account, oh, that's nice. That means I'm getting a Twilight right here. So this account, right? Okay, this one has a lot of 5 stars. This one has a lot of 5 stars. They're not top tier. Water specialists. It's interesting. You know, you can pause if you want to see the skills, but you can go into bestiary. Just talking about what I got here. And so initially it was Twin Blade. I was like, okay, this hero could be cool. You know, the double attack, skill 1 to skill 2, copies the speed of the fastest ally. I thought it was on the turn 1, but it seems like it's just copying the speed during the whole battle. So you can have like if that's the case, you can have an insane high speed ally, and then he's just gonna go to town. You can just put him, he doesn't need any speed. He's not even built properly, because I wanted to have Vampire on him because that was my first 5-star, but you can go super slow, max damage on him. And that will allow you to do some pretty insane stuff, because when the ally performs an attack during their turn, you will attack together. You don't need any speed on him. Beautiful amount of crit there for arena only. So yeah, it's better to have a lead, of course, that applies to all piece of content, right? But I feel like he could do so much damage. I wonder the multiplier, and I need the skill ups too. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. So I was hyped for him, but I feel like Twin Blade is a late game hero. And then I got the specialist, but not top tier. You know, there's some interesting stuff on this hero. But for doing crazy dungeons, it's not like a good hero. Better go with like free-to-play stuff, like 3-star, maybe 4-star instead. And then I got, oh my god, I got the Warners. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 5-star on this account, which is completely insane. Completely insane. Account level 34, right? I mean, we can't. 3 days, 10 hours I've played. So this account was like on the back burner. Yeah, I didn't push like crazy. It's just like, oh, whatever. Let's see what I get in my future summons. But I didn't like focus on this account initially. But I'm hyped because I lately got the 3 Warners, and she is that's the Oblivion one. But look at this, man. And I got the double skill ups on that. I was like feeding 1 at a time, and I was like, come on, hit it, and I got it. So yeah, speed up, attack up, immunity. I mean, all 3 for 2 turn on a 4-turn cooldown. So you make this hero very fast. So the rest of your team mostly has these 3 buff up the whole time. So yeah, I was hype about that. And then the Electromancer Fire one. He's a PvP hero. You know, PvP like Twin Blade. I guess it's like PvP. It's like mostly PvP heroes. This account is PvP. Different from the account of like the Man-O-War Fire plus the Warners. But this is shaping out to be pretty insane. So I'm going to push on that account. I'm going to build the Water Archon as well. I mean, I got the Sky Police as well. I mean, ridiculous, right? So I'm actually, so I don't forget, I'm just gonna real quick, I'm gonna level them up because I have so many accounts that I'm like lost in all this stuff. But when I start to farm, you know, floor 10 with the majority of them, it's gonna be much easier, especially when I hit account level 50. It seems like there's auto repeat 20 times instead of 5. That's gonna be a game changer for me, especially because I mean, you see how many accounts I have. It's 8 account is insane to like deal with like 5 auto repeat, right? I should just sell everything in the story instead of like picking this stuff, because there's only so much life pieces of gear 3-star that you need, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna be building a select few heroes. So yeah, okay, so I'll work on that later. So that was the account number, who knows, like I said, but very hype. This Element box is looking real good for only 34 here, so I'm definitely happy about the I mean, what I got on that one. So this is another one here. So you can see the account is 46, the first account, right? So it's getting to 50. It's getting there. So I've been playing this one 2 days, 20 hours, right? So I didn't really push. It's only 34. But, okay, guys, I only had the Electromancer for, like, many days. A bunch of days I was just Electromancer. And then I'm like, I don't know about this account. And then I got Dark Sharpshooter, which is very nice. Very, very nice, right? So I was like, let me just like do some more summons. We'll see. And then, yeah, I got the light gyro. And, man, and then I got the Music Queen water, which is top tier, busted. Attack down, 2 turn. Attack all, defense down, incurable, blind, 80% chance. I mean, damage increase 15% for each debuff. It's gonna be a 3-turn cooldown. And I got the skill ups on this thing. Increase the action bar of all allies by 30%. Grant them 3-turn attack up and shield. The shield amount equals to 84 times of your level. So yeah, I brought her to 6-star ASAP. That was my first 6-star. I got the Sky Police 6-star next because I know I'm gonna be using them in multiple pieces of content. So it's, you know, it's no brainer. Like, Music Queen is so top tier. She's not like a AoE speed farmer. Yes, I could have gone with Bookworm, but I just got Bookworm, 3 Bookworm. If I had 3 Bookworm earlier on, I would have just 6-starred that one. So that's gonna be my next 6-star actually. So yeah, I just got her. So there you go. I'm looking forward to that account. Electromancer is pretty interesting as well. Remove all buff, replace several buff to debuffs. And then remove all debuff from all allies and convert certain debuff into corresponding buff. Then recover their HP by 50% and increase their action bar by 30%. This skill is busted. Busted skill. Like, this is very interesting. Like, I'm going to have to speed tune them. Like, he could, like, remove debuff. I mean, she pushes the, you know, the action bar. But anyways, these two together is going to be very, very interesting. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be real cool. So I'm thinking, like, heavy metal. I'm gonna push heavy metal on this one, but I can actually push Boxing Club as well, because Music Queen, Electromancer, I guess. Like, I'm gonna see what I can do, right? It's not a 3-team mostly, but like, we'll see. If I bring them to 6-star, they're gonna be able to have much more survivability, and then I can focus on the other stuff like speed and all the good good stats to make it happen. So yeah, let me double check. That was. We did that one. Yeah, I talked about that one. I did talk about this one as well. Oh yes, there's the final one. Okay, this account. Okay, the latest one, 24 only. I mean, I still haven't spent my energy, right? Because I've been sitting on energy and I had like over 1,000, something like that. So it's been replenishing, right? And you definitely want to power up this. You want to power up the energy saving lamp. You want to power up the energy refiner. So if you're going to be like not using the account for a while, you should power up the energy refiner. This like makes your energy replenish faster. So even if the game's closed, if you're above the limit, you're replenishing faster. But if you're going to be farming the story a lot, which you should be doing early on, energy saving lamp, you need to max that ASAP. At 5, you're getting like 500 medals from a challenge mission. So then you can power it up more, which is very good. Okay, back to, let me show you guys the box. So account only 24, 1 day 4 hour, right? But that's the thing. They created, it doesn't take into account all the account reset you do, because that's the faster way to reroll the account. So Element box, I got the sorcerer. I was like, you know what? I didn't try the water sorcerer. This is a busted top tier Element to start the game with, especially. Attack all, right? You get 25% crit rate everywhere. Any element affects everyone. Great leader, great leader for damage. I mean, not even damage. I mean, you can have the gunslinger fire and you need to reach 100% crit chance. There you go. That could be, you know, how you do it. But you might want to go for a speed lead for heavy metal B10. Attacks all enemies, deplete their action bar and inflicts 2 turn speed down damage based on your speed. So more speed, even more damage from the multiplier. This attack won't land as glancing hit as well. 4 turn cooldown after skill ups. Attack all silence, damage based on the target's max HP. So could you imagine you scale 100% crit chance with a bunch of crit damage? That's gonna slap. That's gonna slap. I don't know about like bringing him as a bosser, right? And like B10 floors, but he can clear the waves and assist on the boss. But it's a stun here, right? So this is mostly for a speed farmer, PvP, right? But he is gonna speed farm like crazy for you, right? So you should be probably speed farming fire water stages in the story, but I like to farm like life pieces of gear to gear up my team initially. But yeah, I'm transitioning now. I'm farming fire, like the second to last story area, right? The echo set. So the mercenary mother, nothing crazy for this hero. Stun here, another with skill 1 stun, go figure. Remove all debuff on your target ally and grant 1 turn invincible each. When targeting yourself, the duration is increased by 1 turn. The start of battle grants all ally effect resistance equal to 20% of yours. So yeah, it's gonna be like a PvP hero. Yeah, I mean, maybe like stacking, you know, effect resistance on your team. Like this heroes could be interesting for like late PvE, but it seems to be like a PvP hero. So yeah, that's gonna be for later. But since I got the, you know, the water sorcerer, I decided to push the account. Built my double sharpshooter, very useful for speed farming, even though I don't have like some AoE hero that I've built. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be building like free-to-play 3-star and whatever 4-star I have, and I'm gonna be pushing the crazy dungeons with this account. Hopefully I get another like you know, some more 5-star that could help for maybe doing crazy dungeon, right? But yeah, I decided to push the account. It's going real well so far. And yeah, I mean, that's my accounts so far. That's my accounts. There's a lot to do, like a lot to do, but things will calm down when I finally get to do 20 consecutive auto battle instead of 5. That's gonna be big. That is going to be so big. So I'm gonna sort this gear in a second. The window's a bit too small. So yeah, let us know what you guys think about all that in the comment section. You know, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash the like, subscribe, press the bell notification to not miss a thing. I'll be making more Element Fission videos, and I'll update you guys with the progress of my accounts. So yeah, I'm going with different play styles, so that should be very interesting. So some accounts gonna be like for boxing club, some will farm like heavy metal, some will farm, I mean, we'll see, right? We'll see. This is, so some account, maybe I got a Death Lab account, Underground Vegas, but yeah, of course you want to farm everything later on, but initially, right? Find a floor 10 in Crazy Dungeon that you can farm, and you know, farm for a while to get some gear, not like 3-star or 4-star only on your Elemons. That's crazy. Then of course I'm gonna be pushing the Lost Tunnel. It reset recently. There's a lot to do, the arena, I mean, some accounts, they're looking good for arena, but like they're like PvP didn't really start yet at all. We're too early on into the game. So yeah, I gotta focus on PvE initially so we can actually farm gear to actually be able to do stuff, right? Anyways, that's it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now.